Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 19 of Civilization Beyond Earth. It's been a few days since I've played because with being ill I just really haven't felt like doing any recording, but I am back now to get this game done. However, at the same time as playing this game I have also been playing a second game which I started after this one, and I was going for a supremacy victory. I actually thought I was playing it on the same difficulty level as this, but it turns out that I wasn't. This particular game I'm actually playing on Vostok difficulty level, and the other game I was playing was on Gemini, which is one difficulty level higher. Now, I did happen to win that game. It doesn't mean I'm going to win this game, because the problem that I have noticed, or at least what I noticed when I was playing that game, is that I actually managed to get my second and third cities settled much more quickly. And I think that's what's probably screwed me over a little bit on this game. I've actually stalled. I was a little bit too slow in settling my my second city. Doesn't mean I can't win, but I think for my first game I did handicap myself a little bit. Can't really remember what I was doing. I know that I had some forces around with the potential prospect of taking out Uzbek here, and maybe moving around to Kraborst. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. I don't even think I actually had any wars on the other game that I had. I think I literally, the only thing I ever fought was the aliens. I see these guys have settled down here, which is a little bit annoying. I suppose we could go and take that, but do we really need it? There's a little bit of Firaxite there. Could go and get some more of this Xenomass. I mean, Xenomass is one of the most important things to have. Oh, that was right. We were settling this city up here. I remember now. That was the last thing we did, because there was an awful lot of Xenomass up here. There's 9 here, and there's only 2 there. But if we clear out that alien nest, there will be even more. And of course, we've got this derelict settlement to deal with as well. So yes, brilliant. Okay, let's go on to the next turn then. Now I sort of, kind of, partially remember what we were doing. I am going to need to get. Oh, yes, that's, of course. That was what we did. We took out a station here, didn't we? Because we needed to be able to, settle our city. What do we have here? This is a Viper. What we want to get over here is an Explorer. Do we have one, is the question. Where is our unit list? Military overview. We have 1 garrisoned in a city, and we have 1 fortified. Ah, it's on this city there, isn't it? Ah, yes, there we go. So, you can actually move down into here. Brilliant. We'll get that sorted. What are we doing with you? Is it worth upgrading any more of these tiles? Let's just go and get... We're in negative health again. We do have enough money to support an extra couple of biowells. Now, obviously, if you do go really wide in this game, then you do end up losing a lot of health. However, the penalties you take from having negative health, you make up for quite easily by just spamming out lots of cities. If you saw the first game that Marbazir played of this, he just went absolutely mad with dozens of cities. Yeah, whatever. He actually went mad with dozens of cities, but actually won the game quite easily. Although, it was partially by going into the Virtues tree and picking up this one here that gives you 25% less negative health. I'm probably a little bit too far away from doing that. Because I'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Virtues is the sort of quickest that can be done, although it may be worth putting some in there. I'll have to have a look and see if it's worth doing at this stage. Choose production. Magan, what were you building? No idea, because the interface doesn't tell me. We could get an institute. That's just science specialist slots. I'm not sure we need any of this. +1 food, +1 energy from tundra. You don't really have any tundra around, so that makes it kind of useless for you. I guess we could go for a solar collector. You don't really have an awful lot else worth building. So, let's go ahead and do that for now. What I should do as well is go through the cities and make sure they've all got the maximum number of trade routes, because Ayan doesn't have any. And Janali only has 1, so we do need to sort out some trade routes. We'll sort that out probably in the next term. Units needing orders and whatnot and various stuff. Did we get rid of all of the Kraken that were around here? I think we probably did, you know. But we will just have a quick look around and make sure that we have. Got some spies, failed to do whatever it was they were doing. Let's try and siphon energy here. Let us try and steal some technology here. And you look like you have potentially just finished a mine or a road. Ah, no, you're actually working on the mag rail, aren't you? Clear a marsh. Okay, well, mag rail we want. Mag rail we need. You guys can just go and clear that alien nest. And that now gives us still only 2 xenomass. That's unusual. Oh well, at least we've got some protection for this this outpost now. You guys are going to construct an expedition. Wow, 10 turns. That takes an awfully long time. Definitely need to do something about happiness. There are quite a few happiness buildings that I can still build. You don't need to go down that policy tree, although it does make things very, very easy if you do go down there. But as I said right from the start, I wasn't metagaming. I don't know the game well enough to know if I'm doing the right thing. Let's go and have a look at health. So yeah, mechatronics gives us, which one's that? That's supremacy. But obviously we don't have level 5 in supremacy, so that is no use to us. What about this? The deadliest ladder, I think, has already been built. We're working on nanotechnology. That gives us the nano pasture. What else? Precog project, again, is a wonder. I think it's possibly already been built. Soma Distillery, +4 health. It's probably going to be that one next then. Social dynamics, if we want to avoid any unhappiness. Or we could go for the progenitor garden. But the problem is with that is it actually costs us xenomass. And if we're using xenomass to build buildings, then we don't have that xenomass available to build our unique units. We could also try and get the resurrection device. Maybe it's worth going into artificial evolution then, after all of this. Although we do seem to have a few sciences and things already already queued up. Would take us just as long to get that as it would this. +4 health and 2 artist specialist slots. Plus 20% health. But that costs xenomass. That one doesn't. So I'm tempted then to do that one instead. Okay. Try and save our xenomass for building units. What are we going to do with you? Floatstone we haven't got connected up. Let's go and deal with that. You were out on Kraken hunting duty. I think we've probably got them all now. Can't see any anyway. On to the next turn we go. Nope, still got a unit needing orders. That's you guys. I think you can just camp up in here now, protected a little bit. A lot of oil around on this part of the map. Once this outpost starts off, gets growing, it'll have access to some good food.
What's ours is yours. For a price.
One thing that I've also noticed as well, and this was something that was very, very prevalent in the other game that I did, is there's pretty much absolutely no point in trading with the AIs. They're completely useless, especially now you don't have luxury resources like you did in Civilization 5. It makes diplomacy completely and utterly pointless. So, what do? We could get 10% production in every city if we go into industry, although we're not really short. Well, we are short of things to produce. Do we want extra science? Because we could get 10% science in every city if we pick something else from here. If we get one more tier 2, we get a free virtue and another covert agent. Is there a tier 2 tech that we need or we would like? Earn extra energy equal to 30% of the culture that you generate. That's not bad. We're not building a lot of orbital units. Let's go for this one then. Because that gives us an instant free virtue that we can go and spend somewhere else. Each city generates 0.5 production for every population. Each city generates plus 0.2 health for every building. That'll be quite good actually. So let's go into civic duty. That'll give us more production. That also gives us the 10% synergy bonus here. And then the next virtue we get, we can pop that in there. So that'll help. We're up 5 health already now. So Magan, what are we going to build here? Probably not enough. Well, let's go and get some You're landlocked, so you're going to need trade convoys. So let's get a trade convoy going. Let's get another one going. And you are short of one as well. Let's try and build a trade vessel. And I have no idea what you were doing. What do we have here in this tile? We have a generator. So let's go over here and build... Let's just get a farm for now. Ah, Kraken. Hello, sir. So there's an argument to be made for upgrading every farm into a bio well. If you can afford to run it, because obviously it costs energy to run a bio well, it doesn't cost anything to run a farm, but at least bio wells give you additional happiness. Only if you work the tile, though. Solar collector ready to launch. So this is the thing that will... energy on tiles your own, get +1 energy. City in range also receives plus 20% energy. Well, we're working most of the tiles around this city, and it is our capital. It's probably one of our best gold cities. 65. Yeah, this is our highest energy producing city. So let's go ahead and just dump this right over the top. Up to 62 gold per turn now, or 62 energy per turn. Still very hard to break that habit. Do we have this... yeah, we have a geothermal well that's connected up. What would we like next? Guess we can go and get this fungus connected. 1, 2, 3. It's within range. Let's go ahead and do that. You're now fully healed up. I think we've probably gotten rid of most of the things in the water, but it will be nice to have a pair of eyes out over in this direction. So you're going to sit there. On to the next turn. Route 2 cancelled. Yep, because you two have just kind of bumped into each other in the middle. That is fine. 1, 2, 3. That chitin is a little too far away. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no one's in range of that chitin, so it's a little bit pointless connecting that up. I guess we could go over here and build a mine, but unit needs orders. Go over there. Next turn. You want to be friends? Again, I'm not... this is a problem as well. Without knowing who's friendly with who and who's denouncing who, you could turn around and say, yes, I'll be friends with you, and then everybody else hates you because you're friendly with a warmonger or something like that. Obviously, this is something that Info Addicts will fix, although I can't use Info Addicts on this game because the game had already started. I did want to have a look at quests, actually. I was just going to say we should have got a new covert operative. So let's assign you somewhere. Let's assign you to Uzbek, because I'd love to be able to take Uzbek over if we could. If we can do it without having to war with them, that'd be fantastic. Quests is what I wanted to look at, because I wanted to look at the victories. No one's close to any of the victories yet. We were looking at either the Transcendence victory. We still need to research Swarm Intelligence and Nanorobotics. Or the other one was the Contact victory. And we still need to discover the other Progenitor signal. So we've created an expedition on Progenitor ruins. But we either need to launch a Deep Space Telescope orbital unit. I thought we'd done that one. And research the Transcendental Equation. Not too sure how easy that one's going to be to do. But we're going to carry on working towards the Harmony one anyway. Just see how well that works. What are we going to do here? Build another solar collector? Is there any point? Is there anything here useful that you can? I think we'll just go into research, actually, and just try and speed up our science a little bit. Anything you can build? Let's get a repair facility, why not? You've got a lot of things that you can and should probably build. Probably starting with the thorium reactor. Or the Xeno Sanctuary. Xeno Sanctuary does cost us Xenomass. Because how much do we have Xenomass? We have a total of 19, but we're already using 5. So actually quite short on Xenomass as things go. So do we want another Xeno Sanctuary for +6 culture? I'm going to say that we do. We can always try and get some more Xenomass from elsewhere. You're going to build a floatstone quarry. You are going to move away from the Kraken. and fire some shots at it. These ships now do an awful lot more damage to Krakens than they did before. I don't think you're going to be able to get close enough to do anything to it, but we're going to move you over in that direction just to help. Do we build a manufacturer? Manufacturer is going to be more unhappiness, so the production wouldn't be too bad. Do we get a mine? Let's get the generator. Let's get some more energy incoming. Trade convoy. We want to move you to Ion. And you have a trade vessel that was already doing a route. Where were you going to before? To Uzbek. Do we carry on there, or do we go for the outpost growth rate? Internal trade routes generally are always better than external ones, so let's go ahead and do that. You have a trade convoy already there. So let's go and send you to Janali. So that'll help things grow. And we have a trade vessel over here. You're going to go to Bongani as well. So that'll really get that outpost growing very quickly. On to the next turn. So we do have some xenomass here. It's only 3. 1, 2, 3. But that is going to be within range of our city here. So we can go and get that connected up. Covert operation detected. Covert operation was detected in Ion. So somebody's doing stuff in here. Very, very low intrigue level. You're already in there. Do your job. Choose production. Thabo, what are we going to do here? Let's try and get another trade vessel. You're dealing with this Kraken. You should be able to get close enough to have a shot. Oh, no, you're one tile too far away. Not sure why I'm taking these out. I mean, they're not really doing any harm, but get them out of the way all the same. You can go to Thabo. Right, let's just check the numbers here. So you're up to 2 of 3. 3 of 3, 1 of 3, 3... okay, and we haven't got the new outpost online yet either. Trade vessel. Well, you're going to have to... Actually, that one would give us more energy and more science, so let's go ahead and do that one. Always take the best trade route. No reason to take any other. You'll be able to get that fungus connected up on the next turn. This is a fairly decent food output going on in this city, which is nice. I may have to buy this xenomass tile. Ah, it is going to attack, but it's going to die in the process. That's fine. We still took quite a bit of damage from that. So, let's move you over here to heal again. Let us tell you to build that plantation, and then what we're going to do is we'll actually buy... may as well buy this tile and then buy this tile. Seems a little bit pointless buying the tile that we can't actually work. We were going to have to buy 2 tiles all the same. But as soon as that's done, we'll move over here and get this connected. Like I said, it is only 3 xenomass, but I mean, it's a good tile all the same because of the production and energy that we get from it. If we could get this place, it'd be nice. They do have another 2 xenomass. 1, 2, 3. They're too far away to ever work. That's 7 xenomass there that we just cannot tap right now. We could potentially settle another outpost here on this tile. It wouldn't be the best best place to work. Now, what about if we were to put one here? 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we wouldn't get the Phyrexite. Not that we're really using that. How close would we need to be to get that? Here? 1, 2, 3. No, it would be too far away. That's a real struggle. It's a real conflict in my mind. Is it worth setting up another city here just to hold these few tiles? But we would potentially get algae. We get some more titanium. We get another 7 xenomass. We'll keep thinking about that one. Ion, what are you going to have to do here? Let's just go with the research development for the time being. And Thabo, what do you need to build still? You've still got quite a lot of things that you can make. Cloning plant would certainly help. +1 production from Xenomass. Let's go ahead and get that. You can just stay on alert mode. Trade vessel. You can't actually trade to anywhere. So let us move you to Janali. On to the next turn. 3 turns until we get nanotechnology. That puts us a little bit closer to getting towards our victory type. Then we can build the nano pasture. 2 scientist specialist slots and 30% food carried over after city growth. So it works a little bit like a... what would you call it? A little bit like an aqueduct. Quest decision. So basically, we can get +2 science from gene smelters or +1 health from gene smelters. Let's go for the +1 health. I know we are trying to get science, but I'd much rather be able to stay alive a little bit easier. We can one-shot these things now. I think sea creatures don't actually spawn from a nest. I think sea creatures just basically spawn. So, yeah. Unit needs orders. Trade vessel. Well, you've only got one option, so that's where you're going. On to the next turn. Well, that was an uneventful turn. Any other Xenomass that we could easily get that is probably worth settling another city? Nope, I don't want to give you stuff for favours. Probably going to go to war with you before too long. 3 Xenomass here. 1, 2, 3. Now this Xenomass is too far away for us to work, but if our borders do expand this far, we will be able to connect it up and collect it so we can use it. Not too sure if there is anywhere. That one is good though for the. Mind you, saying that also, I keep forgetting I haven't yet got this Xenomass connected up, and that's 9, and that's 2. So we're going to get another 11 Xenomass from up here. So maybe setting up an extra city right now is a little bit hasty. Right, you finished that mag rail. What have we got left for you to do now? Not an awful lot. I feel like I've got a bit of an overabundance of workers. I guess what I could do is send this guy over here and actually get him to in position to start upgrading some of these tiles. Covert operative. Let's try and establish the network first. Get some intrigue going in that city. Also, the other game that I played on was on a standard map with 8 players, so this is only a small map with 6 players, so whether or not that made any difference to the difficulty or not, I don't know, but I know I definitely got my second city out a little bit quicker. There's nanotechnology researched. Recruit defectors, agent detected. Our agent recruited defectors in Kravost, but was detected. So we were detected, but we weren't identified. That means they know we're there, but they don't know who we are. Which now means we also get some free units. Now, what we could try and do... Yeah, the intrigue has gone down a little bit, which is disappointing. What did we get and where are they, though? Right, what do we want here? The nanothermite wonder actually hasn't been built at this point, which is very interesting. Hollow Suite would give us a little bit of extra culture in here. Let's go for the Hollow Suite. Let us go into our capital, because that should have the best production. Does it have the best production? 74... Yeah. So you can try and build that, because why not? And what else do we have, Janali? What are you going to build here? I thought you were working on the thorium reactor. Can't build the cloning plant because we don't have a workable source of Xenomass. We will have one soon. Recycle is quite nice for 1 turn. Gives us +2 production and 1 food. Let's get that. We have another worker. I'm starting to feel probably at the point now where I should be disbanding a few of them, because I seem to have so many with nothing for them to do. So let's go ahead and disband at least one worker. Xenoswarm. This is obviously one of the units that we managed to steal. Very nice. Do we have a city that doesn't have a unit garrisoned in it? Don't think we do. So you're just going to sit up here on this hill and cost us money. What else did we get? Got a Viper as well. So you can just sit there. And also got a Brawler. So got a fair few units there, but that's all I can do on this turn. So therefore that is going to be the end of the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Beyond Earth. And I'll see you on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.